Welcome to Curious Crossroads. I'm Doug. This is my son, Doug. Joining us today are two guys who, when we absolutely can't find anyone else to join us on the podcast, since all they do is watch reruns of Andy of Mayberry, they are always good to go and ready to come in. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Scott McAdam and Jeff Megdick. Gentlemen, thank you for being here today.
My pleasure.
We're getting paid, right?
I haven't seen the check yet.
We mentioned Andy of Mayberry, but in all seriousness, you are one of the biggest aficionados of Andy of Mayberry in the state of Minnesota. You're recognized nationally as well. How many episodes of Andy of Mayberry were there?
I'm not sure.
You liar.
Not sure.
You liar.
It was 8 seasons.
Is this like our Andy Griffith episode or what?
Sir,
I'm waiting for Petticoat Junction to come up next.
just
I
to
don't
get
even
us
know
into
what
the
that
show.
is.
You don't know Petticoat
What's
Junction?
Petticoat Junction?
Oh, great show.
There's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction. And then they'd show the gals up in the water tower.
Yep.
I wanted to be in that water tower.
That was what? Hey.
JR's over there going, what are you
I don't know what you guys are
talking
talking about at all. I don't even know. I'm gonna do like purposeful lulls. Just to make it awkward. You look so mad.
Now, you almost lost your life. We're going to put up a few pictures.
Yeah.
You were in a accident yourself in your truck.
Yeah, I mean, well, we couldn't buff it out after it was done.
No.
So.
And while we're talking, we're putting up some of the pictures of it. And
Okay.
my God, you are a lucky man to walk away from that accident.
You got T-boned, right?
T-boned on the passenger side, hit me right in the doors on the passenger side. Luckily, didn't have anybody riding with me because that person probably wouldn't have survived. Yeah, totally crushed the truck, knocked the back tire off, busted the drive shaft in half.
It was one of those things, though, wasn't it, where it was a four-way, but only one way had to stop?
Four-way, only one way had to stop.
I hate those.
So
And
does
you see
Jeff.
a lot of them out in the country.
Yeah.
You know, you think either everybody has to stop. Yeah, you think everybody has to stop. So you stop and you start to go and you realize the other way didn't have to stop.
Yeah, and that was we had the red alert for the Canadian smoke that morning, last couple of days. And it was real foggy, real smoky. Like I say, white truck. I don't know if they had their running lights on or not, but they had to be doing probably 60 miles an hour. And luckily, I had my seatbelt on the day I crashed the truck.
Seriously? You had a seatbelt on?
That's what I told everybody.
You never... Oh. Yeah, because you never wear a seatbelt. Because didn't you find some statistics that show you'll 90% more of a chance to live if
you don't wear a seatbelt?
It's about 50-50 in my vehicle.
Has that been fact checked?
Well,
By Jeff.
You know how many people died and how many people were wearing seatbelts. Sometimes people lie about if they were or weren't wearing a seatbelt.
There's just no way that...
Me, I just naturally put on a seatbelt now. It's just... I can't imagine driving without one.
Well,
I could. You just take it off.
Speaking of seatbelts, I want to wear one, but I forget to do it because
that's right.
And I was going through Big Lake a month ago.
You were having issues getting it around you, weren't you?
And I see. Anyway, long story short, I got a ticket. Long story short, I got a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt.
Were you nice to the cop though?
Well, he was so nice to me. Hey, you just forgot to put it on, didn't you? You know, that type of guy. And he goes, I'll be right back. And here's your ticket. I thought for sure he was just going to go, put it on next time, you know.
Yeah.
And he comes back and I just go,
How much did that one cost you?
it's $125.
Oh, jeez.
120. I'm fighting it though,
Yeah.
because I had just had some things going on with my heart.
Yep.
I had an ablation done,
Yep.
and I didn't want it over my heart,
Right.
the seatbelt.
I get it.
I know that sounds like a line, but
I get it.
yeah.
I know you had the ablation,
Right. I didn't want to stop suddenly and have the seatbelt.
Yeah, he wanted to crash into the windshield.
he wanted
I thought I'd do my head
steering
first.
wheel to pound into him.
You don't think that's a good story for the
I'd
judge?
go for it.
Well,
go
I don't
for it.
know. Depends on who your lawyer is.
I'd probably just tell the guy you had your seatbelt on when you go to the judge.
All I know is the guy fooled me because
Were you speeding? That's the real
he
question.
came. No, I wasn't speeding, but every ticket I've ever gotten has been in Big Lake. Every ticket I've
Well,
gotten
it's pretty notorious for.
or gotten out of.
That 30-mile-per-hour area where it goes from like 50 to 30
Yeah.
is like that's where it gets everybody over by Tootsie's.
The good news is, I think if I would have died, I would have had a few people show up at my funeral because I did get phone calls from the time I got my phone back to I went to bed that night. So
If he would have died, who'd be sitting here right now?
We'd probably just use that dummy that we have in the closet. We just throw that
basketball with a hat on it.
Yeah.
Gets you a little jumpy.
Well, I had my first car accident in your car,
That's right.
your
You
Le
were
Mans.
you were taking home my girlfriend.
Yep, and
Wait a second.
Yeah.
You're taking home his girlfriend?
Talk about that a little more.
we'll talk about that later.
What was her name? Do you remember?
And
Ben.
Ben.
I would have to pick her up in the morning too and give her a ride to school. But first we had to drop my mom off at Target down on 65.
The good old days.
So I got to know her pretty well.
Pretty well.
We'd start off at 4 in the morning.
Said it was a Le Mans.
That was my 69 Pontiac Le Mans.
Oh.
That was the first accident. No big deal, like he said. But then the big accident that I had, I was with another girlfriend, believe it or not.
How many girlfriends did you actually
Believe it or
have?
not, girls actually went out with me. I had to pay most of them, but
Prostitution.
her name was Karen, and we were pulling onto the highway, and this was at night, and another car, which apparently had its lights off, just careened in and put my Pontiac Le Mans out of its misery. It was totally totaled. But I just remember there was gasoline everywhere. It was just a mess. Oh, and the guys that hit my car, as soon as their car came to a stop, they both got out and just ran. But anyways, so there's gas everywhere. And I just remember the girl that I was dating pulls out a cigarette and starts to light the cigarette. And I'm like, don't do it. It reminded me of
Planes, Trains, and
Zoolander?
Automobiles.
Zoolander.
Oh, I was going to say Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah, Planes, Trains, or Zoolander, where they're just dancing with the gas.
They're spraying each other with the gas.
What's the song?
George Michael, I think, is
Yeah,
like,
George Michael.
I don't know what that song was, but it's by George Michael. Yeah.
We had the coming back with my mom. We rolled the
Oh, yeah.
rolled the Jeep.
And was your mom driving or were you driving?
She was
She
driving.
was driving.
Yeah.
Was that,
That was a couple years ago.
That was a few years ago. Yeah.
You?
where was that at?
That was in Wisconsin, mile marker like 42.
And you were going to like a funeral or
We
a
were
wedding?
we were coming back from out east, but yeah, I had driven all the way into Wisconsin from Pennsylvania, and I tell my mom it's been snowing all night. It's like 9 in the morning. I said, I've been driving in the snow since before you were born.
Surprised you had your mom driving.
Put my
Kiss of death.
seatbelt
Kiss of
on,
death.
and 15 minutes later, we were doing a flip with a half twist and landed in the ditch backwards.
Were you
Neither of you were injured, right?
Neither, we drove it home.
But didn't they give her a ticket?
They gave her a ticket for careless driving,
I can't believe that.
which got changed to not using her turn signal.
We were all driving in my buddy's old, I think he had an old Chevy with the great big trunk.
Melvin
And
King.
we were in Wisconsin, Melvin King, rest in peace. But we were in Wisconsin and we were on the back roads. And that's back when you do stupid things. I just remember my dad
turn the
going,
lights off and drive.
Don't kill yourself. My dad kept saying that when I was leaving. Just don't kill yourself. But we were driving the back roads. It was during the day. And there were 4 of us that were in the trunk with the lid up, just hitting those back roads. And we're just drinking those drinks. And all of a sudden we noticed that Melvin King was starting to go faster and faster. And we had one guy that was sitting out on the window, John Peterson. And all of a sudden he took a turn and the car flipped and all of us were okay.
You guys
But
flipped the car while you were out?
car flipped while we were all in the trunk.
And John had just gotten back inside too.
He had just climbed back inside because he was in the front seat, passenger seat, out on the window, just having a good time. We all having a good time. But then the car flipped, but we didn't even get a ticket for that because the police came.
Yeah.
And I remember my one buddy, Alex Cole, comedian, Dan Cole's brother.
Yep.
He was the only one that was knocked out when we opened up the trunk, and we just went, God, are you okay? Are you okay? This is before the police came. And as soon as he came to, like instinct, as soon as he came to, he just grabbed that case of beer and ran it in the woods and hid it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Got to get rid of that.
so then Scott's dad had to come and get us. But I just remember him walking up to his dad, and we're just backing up, but you could see the mouths, and all of a sudden the dad was just like...
You've never done that to Junior, have you?
There's been a guy he did something to my truck one time, him and his buddy. They
blew out the power steering. I was doing shitties in the
They were
Blaine.
doing shitties over in the Blaine High School parking lot.
That was all Gabe, though. I didn't do that.
Yeah, right. But it came home with a big clunk, 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 and I just
I was like, I don't know.
I just right away with Doug, I know you did something. I know you did something.
Well, the first time I got pulled over for DUI was, I think I was 16. But so it's like 2 a.m. I'm by Jefferson Elementary over in Blaine, and I finally realized I got a flat tire. And it pops in my head that I better change this before I ruin the wheel. Well, the cop was already parked behind me, and I didn't even know he was back there. And so I'm starting to pull the stuff out to change the tire, and then he tapped me on the shoulder, and he says, appears you've been drinking. And I said, yeah, I had a few. Gave me the test, failed, told me to go sit in my car. Now it's like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm looking down Jefferson towards the turnoff to my house. I mean, I could see my house where I was sitting at. And all of a sudden I see these bike lights coming up Jefferson, or coming down Jefferson. And I'm thinking, what assholes are out riding their bike at 3 in the morning? And they're in the far other lane, and all of a sudden they cut over into mine, and as they get closer I go, uh-oh, it was my dad and my older sister Carol
On their bikes.
And my dad gets off the bike, and the cop starts talking to him, and he goes, yeah, I think your son's had a little bit too much to drink tonight. He's been driving on a flat tire for 8 blocks. And he goes, I think I'll let you handle it from here, Mr. McAdam. And he goes, by the way, you have a very polite son.
Aw.
It's just so different because you guys would all go to jail nowadays.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
And back then it's like...
As long as you're not an asshole to a cop.
Yeah,
I think even
that don't
today,
work no, you still get...
Tell
Today,
well,
you're
you
going
still
to
go
jail.
to jail, but...
Yeah, I mean...
Tell the drive-in movie story.
Oh, yeah. We went to Ground Round again, and
Again.
and
Again.
we were there with Mike Dukic, and he thought he was going to score with one of the waitresses and wanted to know if me and Zummy could find a way home. And so I said, yeah, it's okay. So me and Zummy started walking up 65, and I believe 690 or whatever.
694.
694. We were in the medium area there, and we found the hubcap. We started playing Frisbee with it. We finally hitchhiked up to
65 high.
65 high. So me and Zummy hopped the fence and went out and sat down on one of the things and grabbed the mouth, for you can hear what the movie is. And we're sitting there, and this kid who worked there comes up and he goes, you guys got tickets? And I just looked at him and said, we don't even have a f***ing car. And he goes, you're going to have to leave. So we got up and left, and we hitchhiked all the way up to Country Kitchen in Coon Rapids there off of Hanson Boulevard.
What about the one where they were trying to light you on fire? Was that at a movie theater?
That
too?
was at 65 high. I had a little bit too much.
A lot of these stories
like a
with
pattern
Scott.
here.
Scott stars in a lot of these.
You sound like such a degenerate.
He was.
Scott, tell the other story.
So I got out and laid down on the next little mound there, and these guys were sitting there throwing their drinks at me,
because you're passed out.
getting saturated in alcohol. And then they started flicking matches at me to see if they could start me on fire. That's my buddies. That's my buddies.
We went down to Jeff's cabin too.
Yeah.
Since we last talked.
Drinking story.
That was just what? That was just 2 weeks ago?
couple, three,
maybe 3 weeks ago.
And that didn't end really well either, did it?
Well, for some of us.
Yeah, for some of us.
We all survived.
One of the
good.
gentlemen you were with did a head dive off.
Yeah, might have missed the walkway leaving the bar on the lake. One of the bars on the lake tipped over the side of the walkway to the docks. So that was Friday night.
Yeah, it was the first night.
That was a Friday night, first night. Landed in the rocks head first. Luckily, didn't get hurt too bad, didn't die. But we went back Sunday because we had to get up early to watch the Vikings game. And we thought, well, that plank must be 2 or 3 feet wide. No, I'd say it was 8 or 10 feet. So
It's
we're
still
not really
tall.
quite sure how this all happened.
Hey, it's not easy to walk in flip flops
Yeah,
and
well,
be drinking at the same time.
You could blame the flip flops. It sounds like a country song.
I got your
We
back,
think-
John.
Yeah.
We did say
Oh, you're gonna give away his name.
Yeah, you're the
yeah.
one that gave
I
us.
just said one name. I know lots of Johns.
Well, the next night was kind of fun too. We're sitting at a place called the Breezy Barn.
Oh, dude, that
I don't
fight.
think I heard this.
Oh, there was
you
a
haven't heard this story?
huge
No.
brawl.
Oh, yeah.
What?
So John and Ryan
Involving
are playing.
any of you?
No.
No, well, John and Ryan were playing pool, and we were just kind of hanging out, and there's, literally, couple hundred people in the bar. It was
200. There was a wedding
Was
going
this the
on.
day after John fell in?
Yeah. This
So
was
is his face a
next
little
night.
mangled?
Oh, yeah.
So people are staying away from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
I'm not an animal.
Yeah, and Ryan went over to check to see where they were at in order to play pool. And while Ryan's standing there on one side of the table, John and I are on the other side of the table. Some guys get into it about who's up next.
Okay.
Next thing you know, there's 15 or 20 people. It was like something right out of a movie.
I was gonna say
Tables tipping over, chairs flying, people piling on.
it was a type of brawl you see in Roadhouse.
Oh yeah.
It was like it was
And
legit.
you guys, what did you
yeah.
guys do?
Ryan
Just-
was standing right in the middle. It was just like he was just standing like a statue there. And John and I are on the other side of the table just watching it go down.
And then I pick up a cue and I just start playing
He's
pool.
going to start playing pool.
After they're arguing who's got
Oh, it
next
was
on
great.
the pool table, I just sneak in and start
It
playing
was
pool.
great.
Did anybody come after you guys, or you guys
No.
just stayed
Yeah,
out?
they know better than that.
They
Come
know.
on.
They were
They
like,
looked at John and they said, hey, we don't want to mess with that guy.
that guy's used to fighting.
So that ended up being a pretty interesting evening. And
Oh, that's funny.
there was 2 late nights.
I can't do 2 nights in a row anymore.
2 late nights for us. Junior
I
goes
said
to bed right
I'm
when
like,
we get...
these guys drink for a living so they can.
Well, I don't even drink. I can do that first night.
Yeah.
Like we do up at Rutgers or wherever. I can do that first night and hang with everybody, but then that second night,
Yeah, I can't
forget
do that.
about it.
Yeah, your son was...
Which
like,
is probably a good
wussy-
thing. It means
wussy
that
boy.
it means I don't drink anymore. So
Oh yeah, well, we got to talk about. So we played Deacons not Deacons,
Deacons.
Dakota
Dakota
Ridge.
I was
Ridge.
going to say, you guys did
No,
a
we
lot
didn't go
of
to
traveling.
we didn't go to Deacons. We played Dakota Ridge, which is
amazing.
heck of a golf course.
Really?
It's a
Oh,
links.
Very reasonably priced for what you're getting too. And
Is
we
that
all
very
we all
far
shot
from your place?
It was
50, 40, 50
Yeah, it was
miles,
like an
I
hour.
suppose, Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right by Redwood. It's a casino course.
Oh, okay.
Jackpot Junction, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
what it is
okay.
there. Yeah. And
Did you guys do any gambling?
we did not do any gambling. No.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But then we did the Friday night thing with John falling off the dock, and then Ryan and I stayed up till about 6 or so, and just talking and saving the world. And then we went and played Marshall Country Club or Marshall Golf Club, and Junior and I played pretty good. Ryan played fabulous on the back nine, but Ryan couldn't get the ball off the ground for the first 6 holes. we parred the first hole, Junior and I did.
He was struggling,
and
hungover
He
really
had
bad.
9 or a 10, and we're just like, this is the
Yeah.
longest first hole we've ever had.
Like 20 minutes a hole. We're like, just
Yeah.
pick it up.
Yeah.
Just pick it
Well, I
up.
saw that scorecard, and you guys had scores on every hole, and Ryan was like 1 hole, and then there was
Blanks.
nothing for like 4 or 5.
He's getting good though. Like he did play after the front 9. He came on the back 9, and for
Yeah.
as much as he drank, he did pretty damn good.
All of a sudden, he was he wanted to gamble on the back 9. And I thought, this is easy money here, and I didn't get him till the 17th hole. I mean, he went from I can't get it off the ground to he couldn't miss a shot.
Well, he's pretty into it when he golfs. I mean, you can just see how focused he is.
Yeah, he doesn't even drink. He drinks all the time.
What do you mean? Doesn't drink while he's
He
golfing?
drinks
Yeah,
all
he
the time.
doesn't drink when he's golfing.
Huh?
That's the,
Well, I
only
think-
that's the only time I don't see him drinking is when he's golfing.
I think that
Just
was
kidding. He's just kidding, Ryan.
I think that was part of the problem was that we got into the bottles of wine.
Yeah, I think that's
That
what got me.
night. Oh.
Yeah, at the end of
Well-
the night, after drinking everything, this is the night that John fell in. But like at the end of the night, they're doing whiskey, they're doing beer, they're doing all that, and then they finish off with wine at like 6 in the morning.
2 bottles.
Not good.
It's
Two
6.
bottles.
It's literally 6 in the morning, and they're drinking wine. And I was like,
Yeah.
I can't hang anymore.
Yeah, that was a rough. Well, I was fine. That was a rough day for Ryan, though. So
That's one thing I never could do was drink and mix drinks. I had to, stick with one thing.
A lot of people are like that.
I feel like I got the sickest when I mixed like
Especially
hard liquor with wine.
With wine.
Yeah, that
Anytime you
got
bring
me.
wine into the equation, it's
oh yeah. Then also, I couldn't find my keys for the motorhome, so I had to ride home with the boys.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it looked everywhere. I swear, I thought.
Did you find Where did you end up finding them?
Well, they were under a pillow.
What?
How they got there, I don't know.
And you never looked under the pillow, obviously.
I'm telling you, we looked everywhere, and
I just lost my passport.
yeah.
Now that you say you lost that, I got to go on a trip. Carly won this trip through work
Where are you
in
going?
You
January.
lost your passport.
And we go last night to get my passport out of the safe, and it's not there. So now I got to go through all this.
where
Did you look under a pillow?
No, when you said that, I was
That's-
like, oh, maybe it's under a pillow.
Where are you going again?
St. Kitts, Nevis. It's like in the West Indies.
Huh. That'll be
She
fun.
won this like huge CEO award that's given out to like only 5 people at the company.
Wow.
Good for Carly.
And it's all covered, 4 seasons.
Was this place affected by that hurricane?
I don't think so,
Okay.
but it's going to be
Is that
like
That's why they
5-star.
gave that one away. We got one for you down in.
Yeah, we got a discounted trip for you,
Oh,
for
yeah.
you
So
people.
you just got back from Sarasota,
Yes.
and you went during the government shutdown.
Yes. And
Any issues at the airport? Did everything just go? You flew Sun Country?
flew Sun Country and no issues. I mean, literally walked in, 2 minutes to check our bags, 2 minutes to go through the TSA, and was at the bar at 5 in the morning. And Monroe had the opera, two shows at the opera.
That's right.
Which I slept through the Saturday show, so I had to go Sunday again.
And Xochitl, you got to go see her band.
And we saw Xochitl's band on a Friday night. They were playing at one of the bars in Sarasota, and
Because
band has definitely improved since we saw them last
right,
April.
because we were there
so-
in April,
Yep.
and that was a great trip.
Yeah,
That was a lot
great
of fun.
time,
We
great
did
time.
a bunch of guys, and we got the rented a house.
It was a little weird having the pool because I hated waking up seeing you in a Speedo. I mean, that was rough. But if anybody can pull it off, it's
but
you.
You had those binoculars, though. That was a little uncomfortable.
Well, he needed them.
Why am I laughing at that? But no, that was a good time. And like you say, Luke he knows the ropes, and
Got to meet Xochitl's boyfriend.
She's got a boyfriend?
he's really talented. She plays the bass.
I'm going to tell you, her boyfriend and Cassidy, I think, are the same person.
Oh, do they look the same?
No, they just
Oh,
kind of look the
same.
same, but I mean, just
Is he as big as Cassidy?
he's 220 or 25 pounder.
Ripped?
We goes to the gym every day.
Oh, yeah.
We're sitting at the beach, me, him, Zoch, and he says, "You want to wrestle?" I said,
Really?
I said,
Scott does that to me all the
I
time.
haven't wrestled for about 25 years. I said, no, I don't think so. So, but he had to come back for anything I was giving him crap about. I did go with my big fat Greek wedding though when we were at Owens. I got up to leave to get a drink or something, and I stopped and I grabbed him behind on the shoulders and I said, that's my little girl over there. I said, you do anything wrong, I'm going to kill you. And they started walking away. I said, just kidding. And I
Like,
walked
I'm sure
another
he was
step and I
worried.
said,
It's more like this,
no,
too.
I'm serious.
Do
I'm going to
anything.
kill you. And so, but yeah, he had a comment constantly. So Cassidy all day long, though.
Yeah, you have to put up some of Xochitl's band playing a little bit. Especially if we got, because you said the new stuff's pretty good that she's.
Yeah, they did a couple of songs. You probably wouldn't know any of them, but Junior would know them all. But
On top of Smoky and.
yeah, exactly. So, but the band is Blush. I mean, I was trying to get him to go with Third Monkey, and
Third Monkey.
Third Monkey. I need you to put something together though, like
For
logo
Third Monkey?
for Third Monkey.
Yeah, I can make that.
But they're going. But
Why Third Monkey?
If they want to be blush, why?
I'm just to give her a hard
Right.
time. Yeah. If Junior comes up with a really awesome.
And what is there?
logo.
There's a singer. She's the bass player and a drummer. Or is
I
it
get the drummer, bass player, singer,
Lead
and-
guitar?
and her playing the guitar. Yeah, and the singer also has the guitar going.
does she ever sing?
She sang that the first couple shows she did, and just because their singers weren't there, so
Right.
But yeah, they're sounding better. When we saw them in April, they did all right, and they're just getting better with more experience,
And
so.
what was Monroe doing again?
Monroe is in the opera,
Ah, cool.
and at the Sarasota Opera House, and it's the real deal. I mean,
Talented
there's-
kids.
What's that?
Talented kids.
Talented kids, yeah. I don't know how she came about with the opera, but she loves it, and they're already. She's not getting any major parts, but she was center
Right.
stage. Most of the play or the opera, I guess. So, and yeah,
You watching any Wolves?
Yeah, they look pretty good. They're not bad. I went to a game. When did I go? A week ago. They redid all the lighting in Target Center. It's pretty sweet. Have you ever seen Madison Square Garden or Staples?
Yeah.
It's like everybody's like blacked out and the court's like a stage. It's like
Yeah.
bright. It's how Target Center is now. It's really
Was
cool.
it as cool as you thought it would be?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
And come back for our next podcast. We're going to have a friend of mine. He just wrote a book. It's all about Bessemer, Michigan, in the upper UP. And it's kind of a cross between A Christmas Story and Hoosiers. That's a pretty good, if those had a baby, they'd spit out this book. It's really a well-written book, and it takes you back to, the 1960s and when Christmas was Christmas. And
Was he
they would block off the two of the streets during the winter just so kids could go down the hills. It's really a good book, and we're going to have him on as our guest, I think, our next show. But that's about it. That's a wrap, as they say in the podcast industry. Until next time, have a good day. Have a good life.